Right, boys, here we are. Welcome back to the channel. Before we start, I'd just like to say a big thank you to Paul. Elliot has become a Patreon on the channel. Muchly appreciated, buddy. So today we've got two games. We've got Celtic first, and then we've got Konyaspor, who are the surprise package in the league. We are top, they are second. We've played a lot of games on stream on Thursday night. I'll do a little recap in case you missed the stream, talk you through how we've done, and then we'll get on to it. We've got Celtic first, and then Konyaspor. Make sure you like today's video. Subscribe if you are new. Let's get into it. Welcome to hell. Right, so here we are. Now the stream, there we are. There we are. So league has been good. League has been very good. Even though I've just drawn off camera now. 2 goals from a set piece, which was disappointing. The only problems we had is the Champions League group. So the Champions League group that we got, Barca and City in it. I make the mistake of going for it in the home games. We were very unlucky against Barcelona. 1-1. Both teams could have won it. Played really well. We then got thumped well and truly by Man City. We needed to win the home leg. It's not the home leg, but the home game against City to give us a chance. That would have put them on 6, would have put us on 5. Went for it. We got dicked. So we got Celtic today at home. Also the Celtic result as well. They went down to 10 men and they equalised 84th minute for a set piece. So that was disappointing. But we need a win today just to make sure that we get Europa League and then we can have a real push towards that because we're a million miles off the Champions League at the moment. So it's important to give the Europa a big push. We're still classed as 4th seed as well. So that's making it really difficult. We're nearly into the 3rd seed. So we need a really good push in the Europa League to help our coefficient for next season. That's the plan. League-wise, we're doing really well. Beat Galatasaray as well, away from home. Always nice, 1-0. So we are 7 points clear. We've only lost 1 game. We are unbeaten in 11 now, which is good. Marucci's got himself 10 goals. He is wanted. We discussed on stream as well. What am I going to do with the clubs that are after him? There's going to be a point where he's going to want to go. He is going to be 30 before the end of the season. If I can get, I'm going to want big money for him. I'm talking like at least 30 million plus for him. Then it becomes the thing of replacing him. Do I replace him for a like for like, which is going to be tough, you know, strength, the size of him, the work rate, the heading, the finishing, is going to be very, very tough. There's probably no one better in world football than Marucci for what he does for us. So it'd be either do I sell him, then replace him, or do I sell him and look at changing the tactic and going with a 2 up front. So yeah, let me know down in the comments your thoughts. I imagine at some point he's going to want a new challenge, and with the size of the clubs, Milan, Spurs, Roma, Inter, and Napoli especially, he's going to probably want to go, isn't he? So that's something that we'll get by until. I'm not going to let him obviously go in January. I wouldn't have thought. But it's an issue. It's an issue. Haaland, after a difficult start, has got himself firing, then picked up an injury. He's just come off the bench for his last game, so he's fit and raring to go. He's been decent. He missed the 2 big games against Manchester City, which was a shame. But we have been playing him on this right-hand side of the 3. And then just for now, we're just leaking a few goals. Amapadu's not been great. And then Orban Kazak was whinging about playing time. So I'm just playing him as a ball-playing defender at the moment. On cover, just to give him some game time, stop him whinging. See how and also to give him the opportunity. He's not, since we signed him, he's not had the opportunity. If it becomes where he's not a player for us, I will look at shifting him. But I think I'm going to find it difficult because I've given him fucking 99,000. But we'll see. We'll see. Hopefully I can get a tune out of him. It would be nice to have a Turkish sort of like centre-half in there, rather than relying on loanees all the time and stuff. Right, let's get into it. Big one. A draw would be difficult because we've got to go to Barcelona. They're up then at home against Manchester City, and we're leaving it in the hands of, we're probably not going to win in Barcelona. And then a win for them would put them above us. So a win today gets us third, and then we're happy with that. The board still just want us to be competitive. We have been, as long as we don't finish the season sort of like on 1 point at the bottom of the group. Sorry, 2 points. It was about time. We've had two lucky-ish groups. Quite getting. We've had 2 lucky-ish groups. Obviously, the first group, and then the run we had to the quarterfinals in the first adventure in the Champions League. Last year was disappointing from us. Emerson's got a knock, but there is going to become a point where they want us to be a little bit more competitive in it. And at the moment, us being 4th seeds, it's always going to be difficult. I want to be a 2nd seed, ideally. Over the next sort of like 2 or 3 years, become a 2nd seed. We've literally had to start our coefficient from scratch, which when you're in the Champions League, playing against teams that are in it time after time after time after time, it's finding it really difficult to break down. So a good Europa, I'm talking like semi-finals, getting to a semi-finals of a Europa League is going to be important. But we've made a really good start. So we did play. They've got Ayan, who we did look at. 18.5 million he went for in the end, and we decided against it. But we're keeping an eye on him. He is 29 as well. So the others were a little bit younger. Just going to ask for a little bit more from him. So yeah, I'm a little bit of a crossroads. I think maybe it's time for a little bit of a tactic change. We'll keep the 3. Someone mentioned flight 40, but I'm not doing. I want to keep this, and then it's what I do with these. Maybe potentially dropping one in, maybe even dropping one in as deep as centre midfield. But having 2 more attacking central midfielders in there, maybe Mazzala, advanced playmaker, or someone in behind a front 2. But it's getting the balance right, and we will lose that Marucci just in this area here as well. But we'll see. We will see. So we did look briefly. There is a couple of options that we can potentially do with a replacement for Marucci as well. He's going to need replacing at some point because he's going to be 30 at the end of the season. We've already We've already had to sort of like replace Tosun. He's now 32. He's on his downwards sort of like spiral. So he'll be slowly phased out. If we can keep him till he's 35 and he can just do bits for us, I'll be very happy with that. So Marucci's had a poor game, so we'll look at taking. Just wait for this highlight to go. We will look at taking Marucci off. Let's get Tosun on. Saïd Benisha struggled again. Let's get Locatelli, the youngster, on. Baez. Off the bar. Was that an own goal? As Locatelli nodded it in. Locatelli's nodded it in. Good lad. That's the game secure. Baez is also just starting to have a little bit of more of an interest in him, I think. That will come. So we need to be better. We need to be bigger as a club, stronger in Europe. Locatelli's got himself in again. We need to be stronger as a club just so he can be a little bit more happier. Luckily at the moment no real big boys have come in, but he is still only 20 and he's playing regularly for us, so the time will come when the big boys come hunting. And once again, it's going to have to be big money. It's going to have to be big money. Right, Locatelli. Melagoni, hit it. Get in. What a performance. What a performance. Right, job done. That's Europa League. More than happy with that. Now on to Konyaspor. Can we win? Just extend our lead at the top. I did say as well that we need to be cruising towards the title this year. With the amount of money we've spent, the quality that we've got, we need to be cruising to the title. Not like last year where we just bobbled over the line. Kabak's had a decent performance there. He had an 8, which is good. Our first win of the season in the Champions League. So we did jump 9 places in the coefficient. We need to be doing that again. If I just show you the coefficient quickly. So we're down in 36. We were 45. So it judges on your last 5 years. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So there we go. That's this season. We've managed to get 8 points already. It's predicting us to have 47 next year, so around the same. Oh no, sorry, that's our coefficient now. It's predicting us to have this next year, so there's an opportunity just to jump up a few, depending on how well we do. We could really jump up. We get it maybe as far as top 30. Might just be the difference between us being a 3rd seed and a 4th seed, and once again, just makes it slightly easier. And Celtic were a 3rd seed this year, look. They were a 3rd seed, so we're miles behind. The issue is we have, look, The 1920 season, we weren't in Europe. The first season, so we've got nothing there. You know, if that had even just been an 8, what would have been on? 55 would have been up there. Would have been up there. We're up there. So that's key. We need to get rid of that. So next 2 or 3 years, we'll hopefully keep qualifying for Champions League, keep trying to qualify for latter stage of Europa, getting out hopefully of the Champions League, and that'll really help us. Money-wise, we've got plenty of money. It'd be interesting to see how much money they actually give us in the summer. Probably not as much as what we've had, but the squad's had a big rebuild as it is. So this is the guy. This is the guy. Look at him. Everyone wants him, but it was 66 at the start of the year. They're not holding back, are they? They are not holding back. They're not going to let him go on the cheap. Right, anyway, let's jump in. Konyaspor, they're second. We're first. Let's get them smashed. Right, here we go. Konyaspor, the surprise package. We're going to have to play Locatelli, aren't we? I have to play Locatelli. How's Emerson doing after his injury? Good. We have got Barcelona next. We've got a few players whinging. Hassim Al-Khaldarim is now transfer listed because he just wants a new challenge. So I've let him be transfer listed. Courtois? People in the stream will remember me trying to pronounce his name. He's wanting more game time. I can't really give him to it at the moment. We've had a falling out, put it that way. So that's difficult. I will try a little bit more in the league, give him a few more sub appearances. He'll play in Barcelona. The Barcelona game now means nothing, so I will do a complete refresh of the squad. Get some of these like Mert settings, not played for a while. Kutu, Sangare, Tosun, Saidamani, Shamapadu, Kapi, they can all get a game. Tufan, who's now found himself falling behind to Melagoni in the pecking order. Right, let's get these smashed. They have dropped down to third. Bursaspor once again seem to be our closest rivals. We're level on points. Sorry, we're level on games now. They've just played level on games with 5 points clear. So a defeat for us today will bring them right into it. Looks like we're going to get an early set piece. Bayes is going to get the opportunity to have his left foot wand out. Marucci's hit the bar and they've managed to scramble it clear. Bayes again. Danzo's there and he's headed it way over. I can't speak. Way over. Yeah, so let me know down in the comments how you'd like to see maybe the tactic evolve. I want to keep 3 in a wing backs. Do we look at changing, having a 2 in midfield and then a 1 and then a 2 up front? Or do I look at getting a Marucci replacement? Or do we look at going a flat 3 in midfield? Or even like a sitter, a defensive midfielder, probably main as a register, and then 2 really attacking central midfielders. Let me know. Let me know down in the comments. Spitball a few ideas. We've sort of like got 6 months before anything really can be done with it. Sessegnon, Marucci. The board aren't too happy. They've just got us a B. They're not really C. They're marked as C for results. They've marked as C for signings, which I thought was crazy. We've just signed probably one of the best players in Europe. But anyway, he's never happy, the chairman. He's never happy. Luckily, he's not had much to whinge about. Right, half-time, we've absolutely bossed them, but we've not managed to find the back of the net. Right, Danzo, Melagoni to Sessegnon. We're not seeing much. He's done all right, Sessegnon. We've just not seen a great deal for him, but he's done all right. He's been a little bit in and out. But Canner's retiring. Hassim Al-Khaldarim is leaving. So we do need a replacement in there as a backup. So I thought, right, the time is now. Is literally to play Sessegnon as much as we possibly can. And then the other 2 will just happy just to sit in. It'd be a shame to see Hassim Al-Khaldarim go, but he wanted a new challenge so late in his career, so I thought the time was right. We would have probably released him at the end of the year. Here is Sessegnon. He's put a lovely ball in. Haaland hit it. Good save from the goalie. Decent strike. We did try someone in the hole in here. The central, the cam roll at the start of the save, and it didn't work. It didn't work at all. But we may be able to find a replacement. If you know of anyone who's young, just needs to be 6'4", really good at heading, really good at shooting, work rate good, strength, then once again, down in the comments, right? We're coming to the 80th minute here. Go on then, Kutusu. Do your worst. Do your worst, son. Let's get Tufan on as well. Triple change. 10 minutes to go. Cuenca. Sessegnon. This is what we want from him. This is what we want. He drove the full length of the pitch pretty much. Cross in. Oh, Locatelli was there. I just thought he was going to get ahead of the goalkeeper. All right, Dupé. Or Dupe. We should be able to deal with that. Danzo does nice. Knocks it down to Cuenca. We should be away again here. Baez. What have you got for us, Baez? He's got Sessegnon down the left. Lovely football. Marucci. Is he going to find a pass? He's found Emerson. Locatelli's offside, isn't he? It's offside. It's offside. We've got it. We've been given it. I don't know how we've been given it. Bearing in mind these VAR. We're doing the subs anyway. Let's just see how... Yeah, he's onside. He's maybe... No, he's probably still onside there. And that's after he's headed it, so... I was wrong. We'll take it. We'll bloody take it. Right, let's just see it out then now. 3 subs on as well. Fresh legs in the middle. Courtois up front. Oh, who was that? Was that Canner? I put Canner on this left-hand side. Oh, don't believe it. I don't believe it. You've just come on the football pitch. It was him. And he's just left him. Let him run through him. They've done nothing. Baez. Cleared. Cuenca. Tufan. He likes to hit him. He decided to put it back out wide to Baez. Cross. Marucci's there and he's headed it straight down into the floor to the goalkeeper. Anywhere else it would have been a goal. I don't believe it. 34 attempts. 3 clear cut, 5 on, and we've drawn the second game in a row. Right, we've made it 12 unbeaten, but that's not the point. I think we'll be alright title-wise. We'll be alright. We're looking very strong. There's a couple of niggly performances there. But what we're going to do is, so I need to get past the winter break. So Thursday night stream will start there. So I'll get these games in off camera during the week. Thursday night stream will start there. We'll have the knockout rounds. We'll play about 10-15 games. Come and join in. Like 9:30 Thursday nights. Click the notification bell so you know when I go live. I will put a tweet out and Discord out and stuff like that so you know when I go live. Very enjoyable having 30 to 40 people up until like the early hours of sort of like the Friday morning, which has been awesome. So make sure you come and jump in. Be much appreciated. Follow the series a little bit more. If you miss the stream, don't worry. It automatically gets uploaded about 2 hours after. So if you're going to miss the stream on Thursday, you can catch up, watch the games. Don't expect you to watch the whole stream, but you can watch the games in between. So you know where we're at. I'll always recap Sunday's episode. I'll always do a recap as well, so you know where we are at. Fingers crossed we can have a real good push in the Europa League. And that is it. Thank you very much for watching. Hope you've enjoyed it. We're through to the Europa, so that's one good thing. Plenty of goals as well. Make sure you like today's video. Subscribe if you're new. Check out the new Discord. We've got like 30 odd lads who sort of like follow the channel quite closely. Be muchly appreciated. If you're one of those that follows the channel, get yourself jumped in. Meet some good guys in there. Chatting football shirts, FM chat, general chat, stream chat, new saves chats as well for the Patreons as well. I'm already discussing if you are a Patreon, make sure, links in the description for that. Make sure you get in the Patreon chat because we are looking at a new save to replace one of the 3, whichever one goes first, which one I get sacked in. Could be this one because I think if I start putting a few steps wrong, the board will soon get rid of me. So yeah, get yourself involved. All the links down in the description. Lots of content out, usual content out in a week. Stream Thursday night. Jump in. Much appreciated. Cheers, guys. See you later.